Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'd really like to give you a warm Club Grungy welcome. Well, this evening tonight, we have none other than the man Nebulus, here to bring some cool rhymes for you. So enjoy.
I'm coming for you. If you're frontin' like you're paid in your video, if you're pumping ignorance on the radio, I'm coming for you. If you claiming you an MC with no flow, correcting rap though and can't rip a live show, I'm coming for you. If you're frontin' like you're paid in your video, if you're pumping ignorance on the radio, I'm coming for you. If you claiming you an MC with no flow, collecting rap dough and can't rip a live show.
As this entrance gets made with immenseness displayed, siren sounds, air raids, ain't no stopping, bombs dropping, leaving craters on haters. Nebulus, the last and final witness. Pass this to you, so hit this. Rhyme is my stimulant, so feel me. Commandments do damage to manage. Blasty, nasty MCs that won't manage to manage. It's granted. Most fake the funk, fart and fan shit, and all real props come hard when they're handed. Scandalous, a bland risk for no reason. Got cut by the blade. You was trying to grade cheese and floss with ladies. You flash and say cheese. You laughing, autographing, but where's your royalties? Personally, it doesn't take clairvoyance to see the annoyance of a three-piece. No ripping chicken shit click. Parading on stage, ignoring the crowd, making me sick. No spit in them. Nebulous inject the verbal venom.
I'm coming for you. If you're frontin' like you're paid in your video, if you're pumping ignorance on the radio, I'm coming for you. If you claiming you an MC with no flow, correcting rap dough and can't rip a live show, for you. If you're frontin' like you're paid in your video, if you're pumping ignorance on the radio, I'm coming for you. If you claiming you an MC with no flow, collecting rap dough and can't rip a live show.
Raggedy rhymers reminisce when they can perform purr, but see Neb and his ways raise the grading curve, saying words that slay and serve and display the herbs. Wanna play like he bad? Oh, we had the nerve. Smash him, outlast him, surpassing. Reasons I'm raw, I stay hungry like I'm fasting. Gets nasty like fast food when I'm chowing down a has-been. Fashionably flashing, thinking he'll cash in, I'll ration the punishment your ass in line to receive. It takes a mind to weave these frequencies into tapestries, fine and elegant. If it ain't that and all that, you won't catch me selling it. That's a philosophy, a business to this, and inspected by me. So bear witness to this and pay attention, don't miss what I have to convey. Way past keeping it real, this is all class A.
I'm coming for you. If you're frontin' like you're paid in your video, if you're pumping ignorance on the radio, I'm coming for you. If you claiming you an MC with no flow, correcting rap dough and can't rip a live show, for you. If you're frontin' like you're paid in your video, if you're pumping ignorance on the radio, I'm coming for you. If you claiming you an MC with no flow, collecting rap dough and can't rip a live show.
Curriculum, canvassing your campus and I hit it, spray it when I say it. That's the way you know that I spit it. Could be pitted up against your best rendition of tight XLR chord, Lord man, I stay on the mic like a bike. I stay to balance and I won't fall off. To all you rappers, man, raise your hand when I call off your name, cause right now I'll be marking you absent. This a metal shop class, I'm a certified blacksmith with hand skills, forge flows on an anvil. That's why it's pounding in a sea of slump. You're drowning, renowned in many levels of this rap game, and I'm showing styles of several to you whack lame individual. Sonic palette is minimal, your method is monophonic. I stay off that multi-timbral to a symbol, provoking beats for the Oakland streets. No matter where it knock, in every hood sounds
I'm coming for you. If you're frontin' like you're paid in your video, if you're pumping ignorance on the radio, I'm coming for you. If you claiming you an MC with no flow, correcting rap dough and can't rip a live show, for you. If you're frontin' like you're paid in your video, if you're pumping ignorance on the radio, I'm coming for you. If you claiming you an MC with no flow, collecting rap dough and can't rip a live show.
Yeah, I'm the man.
I'm the shit.
Damn, I look good. Mirror, mirror on
Ain't
the
nobody
wall.
fresher than me.
Uh,
Nah, man.
gotta kiss myself.
I'm the bomb.
I'm marvelous.
Better ask somebody.
Man, you better tell a friend. This sound hard. Something funky people wanna blast loud. Don't be shocked when you get rocked like the last crowd. How wear the pants rappers should skirt, are they assed out? Battle this bone clone, he rap fast and passed out. Okay, break it up, that's all for the day. Mirror Jerome, hold it up like I'm Morris Day. The time, at the tone it will be exactly 12 hours since 420 and it's sticky. Yo, you gonna have to excuse me, huh? Take a break real quick. Okay. Yeah.
Yes, sir, revive. I bring it to your face like corn on the cob. We mob through cities and towns, bringing the rawness. Who right in living rooms of college chicks? In your fridge there's a pale ale. That's my favorite beer. I got the remote control. I'm gonna stay right here. Either they hella mad or they lay right near. Is it on? Will I get domed? I play it by ear. I don't sweat. You think I'm bathing in right guard? Rappers just ain't nibbling rhymes. They bite hard. Even worse when they got gold fronts and fangs. I'm a bag brag, talk shit. Y'all can't hang because I'm self-centered. I'm centered in myself, I'm thinking about what I'm doing, ain't tripping off no one else because I'm self-centered. Centered in myself, I'm thinking about what I'm doing, ain't tripping off no one else, I'm self-centered. Centered in myself, I'm thinking about what I'm doing, ain't tripping off no one else because I'm self-centered. I'm centered in myself, I'm thinking about what I'm doing, ain't tripping off no one else. Look at you trying to figure me out, kinda hate, it's cool, I'm glad to provide some inspiration. Cause what I do is done naturally, I feel it's my world, brother, and actually, I know this. My flow is ever changing, exponentially multiplying, expanding, ranging. What I'm learning and what I know, when it's time to make a point and when to let shit go. Said it slow, as not to repeat, at my core, I'm cool, skin emanates heat. Don't get scorched by this human torch, Marvel, pyro, burn like the sense of Cairo. Cause I know y'all ain't ready for this. Nebulus and credulous, another nemesis will get this. Yet and still I acknowledge they exist. So for me to respond is a compliment. Taking over every continent, flaunting its style. Make it turn clockwise on volume dial. Browse through my psychological profile. 2 words that the doctor scribbled down. The only info you found is that I'm self-centered. I'm centered in myself, I'm thinking about what I'm doing, ain't tripping off no one else because I'm self-centered. I'm centered in myself, I'm thinking about what I'm doing, ain't tripping off no one else because I'm self-centered. Straight centered in myself, I'm thinking about what I'm doing, ain't tripping off no one else because I'm self-centered. I'm centered in myself, I'm thinking about what I'm doing, ain't tripping, self-centered. Running my fingers through my own hair. If I get buff, Tyrese, better beware. Cause baby boy, I'm tall, dark, witty, and gritty, the greatest of all time. Talking about I'm pretty, self-indulgent, egotistic, vain to the point of pain, narcissistic. I don't know how I got this way, selling my own autograph for cash on eBay. And on that page I got hell of a hits, just another confirmation that I'm the shit. A hint stronger than pride, in my own eyes I'm deified. An icon, more bomb than Saigon in the 60s. No one out there could get with me. I'm so fresh, so clean, so tight, even a little nifty. He can't diss me, hating ass words won't get heard. They just sound like grown-ups on Charlie Brown, drowned out. And even if I was down and out, I'd be the king of bums with a crown, no doubt. Waving my scepter for all my lowlifes and lepers. Sight that couldn't be me, not never, because I'm self-centered. I'm centered in myself, I'm thinking about what I'm doing, ain't tripping off no one else because I'm self-centered. You lucky to be centered in myself, I'm thinking about what I'm doing, ain't tripping off no one else. I'm self-centered. Centered in myself, I'm thinking about what I'm doing, ain't tripping off no one else because I'm self-centered. Centered in myself, I'm thinking about what I'm doing, ain't tripping off no one else. I need a mirror.
Yeah, you know what's happening. Wait a minute. You know what's happening.
What's that girl trying to do? She thinks she look better than me?
Oh, she thinks she look better than us?
I'm the bomb.
You the bomb, I'm the bomb. She the bomb, I'm your ego. And you should know what time it really is. That's right. We cool.
Got my motherfucking string. Nice about you, stupid bitch. Alright, bro. Come on. Yeah. Oh, shit. Right up the back. Now they know. Nice big ass drink too. I got
Hey, Constantly, Shaka, check it out.
Yo, what up,
My shit is getting reviewed in Dinosaur Rock magazine. See what they gotta say. Page 7.
They might be talking shit though, you know.
Okay.
Huh.
Archaic rhyme flows,
Rhyme flows?
repetitive beats. Oh man, I'm not feeling this at all. This guy's got me twisted. What the fuck you know about rap anyway?
It's just a major downfall of being famous. It happened to Michael Jackson, it happened to Miles Davis. These critics all on the diddicks, trying to have the scoop but not knowing the skiddick. Sitting there getting paid to grade and speak manure. You're just a condescender while I'm a connoisseur. So no matter what you say, it's me you immortalize. I'm the one living this free while you voyeurize. Loose lips, gossip, and queer shit. Somebody talking about me, making my ears itch. Cats lacking some game, making my name stain. Have no fear, I wash it with cheer plus Buster Guard. Here's your Buster card. Don't leave home without it. You don't like my flow? Well, see my show? Packed crowded. If you were an MC, then you would be whack, no doubt about it. I could tell the way you write your columns, your mind's clouded. All the way undeniably fresh, so why shroud it? Hard at work, and I'm making this shit. I'm bout it on you critics. Who needs them? Who wants to hear what they gotta say? Critics. Who needs them? Who wants to hear what they gotta say? Critics. Critics. Who needs them? Who wants to hear what they gotta say? Critics. Who needs them? Who wants to hear what they gotta say? Now these guys got something extra to say, so pompous like they about to teach the lecture today. Trying to look down on me as I hit the doob. I got a life dream, you the one with life down the tube. Now if you wasn't so shysty, you could come to my house. Boy, keep your nose out what you don't know nothing about. All up in my day-to-day while your life is in disarray. I live in the moment, therefore decisions made. Change and vary, you're deranged and scary. Put down the sun, the globe, and the Inquirer. You're more than just a secret admirer, an aspirer to be what I am. This hip-hop is not glam. You really need to stop. I'm about to get my fucking props from you critics. Who needs them? Who wants to hear what they gotta say? Critics. Who needs them? Who wants to hear what they gotta say? Critics. Critics. Who needs them? Who wants to hear what they gotta say? Critics. Who needs them? Who wants to hear what they gotta say? Dealing with these critics really ain't nothing new. They sit on the sidelines and they judge what we do. They not having a clue of what it takes to make it happen. I'm an MC in this. How you an authority on rapping? Blurring the lines between opinion and fact. I wish one of y'all would say that my album is whack. I'll make you print a retraction, take all those words back. This time I let you slide, next time you catch a smack. Cause some of y'all critics ain't involved in the press. Just a sucker who needs a life, always talking some mess. Pessimistic like grouchy Smurf, reflecting no self-worth. Not a drip of creativity, drowning in negativity. Getting me pissed to the very highest of festivity. Cause I'm a grown man in this, and you is just a kid to me, you critics. Who needs them? Who wants to hear what they gotta say? Critics. Who needs them? Who wants to hear what they gotta say? Critics. Critics. Who needs them? Who wants to hear what they gotta say? Critics. Who needs them? Who wants to hear what they gotta say? It's real easy to sit on the sidelines and tell somebody else what they need to be doing. You know what I mean?
not really understanding what it takes to create, to make your own. I mean, to do things your own way.
Quite repetitive.
You know what I mean? It takes a lot of heart, a lot of guts to put yourself out there. And you know, some people ain't willing to do that, but they can talk about you and yours and other folks all day. I mean, that's all good. But I mean, you know, an opinion's just an opinion. And if you ain't doing nothing, then what is your opinion really founded on? You know what I'm saying?
I'm an insomniac, losing sleep. Some say I'm not right, working it out, dwelling about in the late night, scheming, plotting, devising a plan on how to combine, refine, simplify, expand. I'm an insomniac, losing sleep. Some say I'm not right, working it out, dwelling about in the late night, scheming, plotting, devising a plan on how to combine, refine, simplify, expand. Got work tomorrow at 8. Man, I'm in trouble, cause it seems around 12 my brain starts to bubble. The inspiration hits, I run with it, check my timepiece and it read, you done did it. A pot of coffee brewing to aid me in what I'm doing. The track hits and I'm bound to forget the sleep I'm losing. Catching reruns and fucking with dank, up for days straight. Some think I'm fucking with crank. Nah, don't play with powder, ain't messing with yay. I'm nocturnal like a bat, naturally this way. It seems to never fail at the stroke of midnight. Neb will look alert, come to and get hyped. Really and truly, y'all, is it a curse or a gift? When the sun clocks out, I'm just starting my shift. I'm an insomniac, losing sleep. Some say I'm not right, working it out, dwelling about in the late night, scheming, plotting, devising a plan on how to combine, refine, simplify, expand. I'm an insomniac, losing sleep. Some say I'm not right, working it out, dwelling about in the late night, scheming, plotting, devising a plan on how to combine, refine, simplify, expand. Going over figures, logistics, and whatnot. Reading contracts, bags under the eyes that's bloodshot, mouth that's dry, breath probably on tart. But I'm on the creep and I can sacrifice some sleep for my art. If I did hit the sack, I'd probably toss and turn, but bothered by all the thoughts of money out there to earn. Which females are a sure bet? What countries I ain't toured yet? How should I spell aphrodisiac? What diseases ain't been cured yet? All types of thoughts flowing, whether fiction or fact, flooding this mind of mine, making it hard to relax. Keep hearing melodies every time I need some Z's, kicking flows like I'm off that no-dose. So nigga, please understand, I'll be up till I collapse, and you can bet it ain't the daytime that I'm writing these raps. I'm an insomniac, losing sleep. Some say I'm not right, working it out, dwelling about in the late night, scheming, plotting, devising a plan on how to combine, refine, simplify, expand. I'm an insomniac, losing sleep. Some say I'm not right, working it out, dwelling about in the late night, scheming, plotting, devising a plan on how to combine, refine, simplify, expand.
Split decisions. I kick scripted wisdom, dipped intention. Skip permission. My vocal powers overpowers you niggas. Get pummeled. Die like princesses in tunnels. Professional hustle. I Joe Pesci. Those that's gonna test me. Left in the duffel. I hold it down for my guards. He blessed in the struggle. My brain stays lifting weight. Don't be contesting the muscle. You destined for trouble. I'm a child of the night. My reflection is subtle. You step in the scuffle. You niggas is artificial rapping phony. Me and this rap game ain't acting homie. Locked down in matrimony. Think out your reaction slowly. I got the mic to test me. Every time I kill a nigga, I make it an accessory. You niggas catch degrees just for standing next to me. I'm overthrowing this oratorical, you won't get to speak. I rap tragic, MC asthmatic, make your chest to
Defeat the nebulous gimmicks, we naturally flashing. Always stay on point and ready for action. Whether you in your car or at your home relaxing. The collab is kinda grungy, goddamn what happened.
With a verse, I'm unrehearsed in a
burst, I'm bomb. Plus prone to hold my own like a first-time mom. Is it that tight? I'm living that life in the night. Sundays, that club light, getting high as a kite. Rappers wanna surpass, but won't test the skills. A&R's trying to gas, but won't invest a mill. And at best they will toss these dum-dums a half crumb to sell out, go pop with the same humdrum. Cause they timid, but I'm in it to spit it with less gimmicks. Breaking you out of the norm while testing the limits. To know the flow is to know no flaw. With these sounds, I hold niggas down like Jim Crow laws. And beats pound on a day-to-day. And by this, I display the way for fools to get gumption and step up production. Bust the ass crews ain't gonna last that long, trying to get all in my ear like a hip-hop song. What's wrong? It's the Nebulus gimmicks, we naturally flashing. Always stay on point and ready for action. Whether you in your car or at your home relaxing. The collab is kinda grungy, goddamn what happened.
what I'm thinking about, what we endure. The simple words of an entrepreneur. What I'm thinking about and what we endure. The simple words of an entrepreneur. I used to be a whack MC vigilante. In a 9-9, I felt it was time to up the ante and focus more on moves for power. Watch seeds of strategy bud, flower, bloom with something tangible for masses to consume, appreciate and enjoy, relate to. Boy, I had no idea how well it would be received, cause I wrote this as an affirmation to achieve. So play me and repeat this daily as you plan the work and work the plan. Define success for self and understand that we're blessed with the support of the creator. No need to trip off non-believing haters. It seems they lurk near, explosive with a motive to insert fear and let doubt rear its ugly dome. Know what you're about and just keep on pushing passionately. I recall a time in rhyme with folks laughing at me, but these days I receive praise and give it to the Most High for making my life limitless, full of options. Ready, set, go, hit turbo, they ain't no stopping me from breaking new grounds, along with leaps and bounds taking a newfound motivation for making true sound from the soul. Collecting components for happiness is the main goal. Grab a hold and don't be afraid to fall. And remember, above all, I love y'all. What I'm thinking about, what we must endure. It's the simple words of an entrepreneur. What I'm thinking about and what we endure. It's the simple words of an entrepreneur. Whatever it takes more than whatever. Must devise design, put a plan together so that these ends can meet and get acquainted. Painted pictures in the mind of a lifestyle refined, plush, upscale, such a rush. The clutch mail when bills bigger than 10. Crave to save, limit the figures I spend. It's costing in the struggle, prices double every couple of years. Not really living, just the cost to survive. All I got is that for you if you want 5. Conditions never quite optimal. You can't let that stop your flow. There's more than a few things to be said for perseverance. For instance, persistence, gain clearance, dive into unknown without a life vest. Now tell me, is there anything like this? No, here's speculation though. In the city, I watch agitation grow, but this place here, whole other atmosphere. From opaque to clear, go from elevated to stuck, and stuck right back to elevated. The choice to gain through pain or alleviated. Feed the need and strive to find peace. Wages wear thin as the rent increase. If you can't get paid, network, contact, barter trade, exchange, extend my range of how to get shit done. Creativity and asset, my number one. So I can rise like high tide. Listen to my spirit guides to advance and know that success ain't measured through finance. I'm freelance in the dollar dance, leaving very little up to chance. What I'm thinking about and what we endure. The simple words of an entrepreneur. What I'm thinking about, what we endure. Just the simple words of an entrepreneur. It's noontime, I'm waking up to crunch. I clock in to spend some time on Insomniac. EPS 16 plus for me is a must. Thoroughly chopping the sample, no need to rush. Mix a drum kit to fit and put some oomph in there. Then tell me, does it hit? I hope your building's hooked up with a retrofit. I've established myself on some loudness. Glad of this work that niggas is doing. Take it up a notch and purposely pursuing mindful measurements and tornado tactics, positive principles and awesome action. And that's just a fraction when rhythms ride, glide, open to the universe. Of course I'm worldwide, ready to span global. See it all flash by in slow-mo, like start, stop, fast forward, glow, effervescent, fluorescent, audio, original punch out, dodge this body blow, appear inspiration with accommodations. I'm thinking about and what we endure. It's the simple words of an entrepreneur. What we be thinking about and what we endure. The simple words of an entrepreneur.
Hey, yeah, that's where it's at. That's where it's at. Thanks for the dance. This shit is natural.
come here for a second, man. Hey, is that nigga Nebulus right there,
Who is
dude?
he, man?
Man, he think he all that. I'ma serve him.
Yeah, you should do that.
Yeah, he talking all that shit. He ain't tight. He ain't for real, man. He ain't down, man.
It's not tight at all.
Yeah, I can get with him, yeah. And you know what else, too? He always running off the mouth and shit.
We was talking about your mom.
I don't like that fool, man. I'ma get him.
Yeah.
MCs and rappers, man, it's rappers and MCs. Paper or plastic, whichever you please, they get bagged, done. Some even get catapulted through spaced out productions.
I had promised myself I wouldn't do one of these. A song dedicated to you whack MCs. You whack MCs, see you later. Ain't talking about a battle unless you wanna wager. Get the gist? It's Nebulus in this. Used to love rhyme ciphers, now they get me pissed. What a waste. New booty MCs in my face. Flows come out haphazard, don't know how to pace. Lack skills, can't rock the party. Only real talent is a good memory. I caught you bullshitting. Doesn't really take a trained ear to spot a written. Second-rate style delivery, not hitting. But you're stepping to me, boasting extraneous. Claiming to be the tightest in a 4-block radius. What the fuck do I care? That shit ain't game. Ego has no need to put 4 blocks to shame. I seen your type, you're all the same. No tapes or shows, not even flyers to pass. Just flowing out in the cold, showing your ass. I kinda wanna bust on them, but I know if I do, I'll be losing beauty sleep as I take out his crew. They'll jump in with no type of rhyme etiquette to your rescue, cause you're delicate. Wide-eyed surprise demise come sudden. Boys had your back, so you were steady frontin'. I'd scored you in a duel, but you'll never know. In the corner posted perpetrating this in the show. Running off at the lip, trying to pull some dip. But her attention's on the stage, but of course I rip. I don't really know how to break it to you, but even if you serve me, what's that gonna do? It's true, so you should stop trying to compete. The name's Nebulus from Status Incomplete. And I don't waste rhyme time, I don't just make beats, create audio to display and show. I wrote a song about you, wanna hear it, here we go.
To these MCs and rappers, man, it's rappers and MCs. Paper or plastic, whichever you please, they get bagged, done. Some even get catapulted through spaced out productions. Who takes out the whack? Weak will only regress. It's just a thought that's brought to you by Nebulus.
I see what you're about, get taken out like Chinese food. You're a toy, frankly I'm not in the playing mood. When I am, it's horseplay, not gentle. I stay reiterating the basic fundamentals. Ceremonial master, the party rocker. The doctor took a sonogram when I was a fetus. In the womb with a Kango hat and Adidas shell toes. I smell foes a mile away. Tell me, who did you copy for your style today? Rapping away. But man, I can't feel him. A lamb to be led, trying to slam like Saul Williams. Damn rappers suck, but in the 9-9 they swallowing. Please scrutinize the trends you following. Modeling yourself after a rapper, Big Willie, trying to come with the club hit and get jiggy. It can't persist. So this I'm stopping like water hitting boiling grease. I got it popping, dropping it on till we reach terms of agreement. Or you'll be scuba diving with shoes made out of semen. A tad bit inconvenient, not to your liking. I'm just like a wooden match anywhere I'm striking. You're lucky it's me, I'll remain calm. Say battle to the homie Shanks, he'll just straight bomb. You don't want that to happen over some rapping. Better relax and just cool out. Don't see me causing commotion, calling you out. You're weak to me, don't speak to me. Or in my general vicinity, igging you out, you get no energy. Look at this guy wondering why I don't reply.
Is he an MC or a rapper? Man, it's rappers and MCs. They paper or plastic, whichever you please, they get bagged, done. Some even get catapulted through spaced out productions. Who takes out the whack? Weak will only regress. It's just a thought that's brought to you by Nebulus. These MCs and rappers, man, it's rappers and MCs. Paper or plastic, whichever you please, they get bagged, done. Some even get catapulted through spaced out productions.
Obviously, you see me as your superior, cause when I'm in range, you change your exterior. Of course I project myself in a way that's immense, but what gives you the grounds to take offense to my self-confidence? Trying to salt my shit is an expense of your focus. The way you fear me reinforces my theory, the dopest. MC in your eyes is the object of despise. That's the reason for your lies and your self-served demise. I'm sympathetic to your pain. Looking at me reminds you of a level you won't obtain. Let me tell you the level I'm on, I can't explain. It's not induced by weed or fermented grain. While you strain to come up with concepts, I be getting down to new unfound depths. It's a prerequisite to make nothing but that next shit gets hectic when MCs have to be corrected.
I told you, it's MCs and rappers, man. Man, it's rappers and MCs. It's MCs and rappers, man. It's rappers and MCs. It's rappers and MCs. MCs and rappers, man, it's rappers and MCs. Paper or plastic, whichever you please, they get bagged, done. Some even get ate, catapulted through spaced out productions who takes out the whack. Weak will only regress. It's just a thought that's brought to you by Nebulus. It's just a thought that's brought to you by Nebulus. It's just a thought that's brought to you by Nebulus. You better watch out.
Oh shit, what's up, Dorian, man?
Shit, just kicking it, man. What about you?
Hey man, I'm just chilling, dude. Just trying to keep my head straight.
Seriously. Man, same shit. Just trying to kick it, stay focused, just have a good time, rise above it all.
Hey man, that's what we gotta do in the 99 for real.
Exactly.
Open up and quit your front and something crucial as awaken, making statements far from nothing, turn to currency and payments. Damn, it's lame when individuals collide with insecurity. Maturity is slaughtered, watered down above obscurity. I'm in a hurry to achieve the major goals I'm longing for. I sanitize the situation, knocking on my fucking door. There's booby traps, places to run, nowhere to hide. Find serenity through rhyme to take my time to feel inclined to take no bullshit. 99 is the year still clear of this here. Open-minded fucking young to question fools who tend to disappear. Commence the opposition, situations are recurring. Stirring knowledge to communities till unity is happening. Constantly rapping over beats produced by geniuses. I intervene through cities, wreck and shop with all the meanest kids. I mean this kid, many more, nothing less unless you're toying with success and putting soul to the test. I live in the west, along the coast where the skies are blue. You'll never catch me frontin' doors, cool, I'll never lie to you. I'm on a prescription, a little sleep and beats to eat. Compete with other geeks, compare the contents of our rap sheets. Secrete the juices from my microphone and taste it. I'm positive and confident the problem child will make it. Your mind is hella sacred, treat it like you love it. Ignorance and hate, I suggest you rise above it. Rise up to the highest point and gaze into the distance. I say the utmost sacred and give thanks to existence.
See shit for what it is, keep your head to the sky, for the Lord provide our means to get by, true survivalists. Abundance, we strive for this, comrades and community, that's the liveliness. We won't be done if the funds go down. So many creative someone surrounds who never cease to astound. It's still coming from a ground level, dig it unlike shovel, but bulldoze, a cool spot to have the seeds grow. Plus nurse the elders, ancestors, we need yo input, guidance, direction, able to put a foot in motion, selectively coasting through this in the flesh. So let's do this and manifest unity, economy, philosophy, and prepare for the prophecy. Ain't nothing stopping we. Can you see it? Let me ask you again. Can you see it? Your soul free it without stipulation. This determination derived from dedication and patience, placing value on the serene, making me smile through this solemn ravine. Senses stay keen, concise, sharp, never rusted like the Tin Man. I know I got heart and jump start above all that obstructs. Can't dwell in a dilemma, that shit sucks. Muck, I won't wallow in pride. I'm not swallowing, following my own lead in order to supersede the previous. Prominent with a plan, not down low, devious, but straight up, immersed in this beauty, so put the hate up.
Your mind is hella sacred, treat it like you love it. Ignorance and hate, I suggest you rise above it. Rise up to the highest point and gaze into the distance. I stay the utmost sacred and give thanks to existence. Your mind is hella sacred, treat it like you love it. Ignorance and hate, I suggest you rise above it. Rise up to the highest point and gaze into the distance. I stay the utmost sacred and give thanks to existence.
To existence. Don't miss this.